Hello. There are many ways to describe a process. It doesn't just have to be in diagrams, and this video will introduce some of the other ways of describing a process. And don't forget, a process is there to create a shared understanding so that other people can follow the instructions and knowledge in that process. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you have any comments or suggestions for improvement, then please contact me using the details on this slide. And I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. All of us can describe a process. We do this when we give somebody directions, tell somebody how to make a cup of tea, or how to water our plants or feed our pets when going on holiday. We state a result and the steps or activities required to achieve that result. At the conceptual or what happens level, the most important thing is that people can understand the story told. This is the level of understanding required for documenting business processes. Don't get bogged down in trying to use a complex notation such as BPMN when a simple diagram is easier to understand by more people. It is important to ask yourself, will the people who see this map understand it? This process described the collection of activities within a process for telecare. And telecare is delivering care by electronic equipment, sensors and aids to support independent living in someone's home. And I used this map within a local council process improvement project. Making a cup of tea is a process that everyone understands. Let's look at the different ways that we can describe this process. This description in text has the appropriate level of detail and clarity, but let's look at this in process steps. A process description should contain the amount of detail sufficient to the understanding of the reader. We assume that they know how to use a kettle and how much water to put in it. Process design should look at the required outcomes first. Boiling water can be provided by kettle, saucepan, pipe-top water, etc. Or we may use instant tea granules, or even self-heating tea. The desired process outcome is a cup of tea. Options to get it include buying it from a coffee shop. So always look for alternative ways to achieve the process outcome. The way you used to achieve that outcome may no longer be the best way. There are over 500 pages in the specification for BPMN version 2. And I think that even this simple BPMN map here looks overcomplicated, with unfamiliar symbols that may only be understood by using a reference book. BPMN can be effective for mapping IT and automation processes, but can be a poor choice for mapping business processes. A process that is difficult to understand does not communicate. There is a simpler and more appropriate notation which is designed to support communication and collaboration within an organisation. And this is the Universal Process Notation, UPN. I'll show you an example on the next slide. The Universal Process Notation, UPN, is simple to understand, and this notation also allows process reporting and analysis. I recommend that you investigate the tools Q9 Elements and SCORE if you're serious about business process improvement and organisational change. One of the earliest documented processes are the instructions for making beer contained in the 4,000-year-old Ode to Ninkasi, the Sumerian goddess of wine and beer. So a process can even be in the form of a poem. I hope this video has been useful to you. Please contact me if you would like to know more about business process mapping and improvement, or if you think that I could help you with your business processes.